What's up, you guys? Jordan here. Thank you for stopping by the channel once again. I know I mentioned in the past about a huge haul, and this is going to be it. This is going to be a mixture of designer items, Zara, Uniqlo, just a bunch of things that I have kind of accumulated over the past few months. I know that quarantine is going on right now, so not a lot of people are shopping, but I figure maybe this could give you a little inspiration for when things are starting to get back to normal. You can actually wear outfits outside and I don't know, just give just a little bit of hope for the future. With that being said, I have a ton of stuff. Some of the things you guys might not vibe with, but keep an open mind, think about it. That's what I did, and you know, I'm pretty happy with a lot of stuff that might be considered out there. So first up, we have knitwear. I kind of splurged on sweaters because I don't know if you can tell, but outside right now on May 13th, I think it is, it's raining right now and it's cold. So, you know, maybe I was thinking ahead of the times. But the first sweater that I got is this amazing piece from Zara. This is one of the pieces that I had in my video, which if you guys have not seen, I'll post up here for you guys. But this is just a piece from Zara. I loved it. It has kind of like a raw, deconstructed look to it with like the seams on the outside, but also just like that hit of red right there in the middle. I couldn't say no to it. It's my favorite color. And not only that, the huge knit ribbing on the bottom right here. It's just a different look than like your traditional, like more modern, tiny little ribbing on the bottom. This one's got like at least 3 or 4 inches of it. So I thought it was dope. It reminded me of something that was a little bit more vintage, but has that modern feel to it. So that's what that one is. Next up, we have a piece from Uniqlo. I wanted to kind of try and add some color to my spring and summer wardrobe, and this is a very lightweight sweater. Like I said, I want to try. It's hard for me to dress in the summer and spring months simply because A, it's hot, and B, you know, there's really not much dudes can wear, like in terms, compared to girls at least like that. So when I saw this, it's really lightweight, it's really breathable, but it also has a very kind of burnt orange rust color, which I think goes great with a lot of different pieces like black trousers, gray trousers, brown trousers. You can do a lot of tonal outfits with this, and I think you could have a lot of fun with the color for spring and summer. Next up is another piece from Uniqlo. It is a mock neck sweater in a very beautiful kind of like golden yellow colorway. It has a little hit of white stitching in there as well, so it gives just a little bit of a contrast to the eye. But this is gonna be more so for the fall months. I was purchasing this in anticipation for fall and winter, and I think this will be a great piece for that, especially for layering under coats and like denim jackets and things like that. So I just wanted, like I said, another thing with color, especially a more tonal color, a more earthy color, and this one fit the bill perfectly. And I wanted something not so high on the neck, so perfect. The next piece is a little bit lighter of an orange. This is more, I would consider like sun-kissed orange. But this is just a sweatshirt. So I'm wearing a sweatshirt right now, but other than this, I don't really wear sweatshirts as like a stylistic piece. I usually wear them more as loungewear. So when I saw this, I thought I would try and dress sweatshirts up. So I wanna wear this kind of with like trousers or underneath a denim jacket. Something that isn't quite so casual, something that might be a little bit more dressed up, a little bit more in my style, and not something that I just wear around the house as loungewear, but just a nice, simple, basic sweater. And what I really liked about it is it is I believe, a vintage retro inspired cut. So it's got a more athletic crew neck collar, and it's cut a little bit shorter in the body. So that's something that I really liked and thought was a good touch to the piece. I think Penny decided to join the show. Hopefully she doesn't make too much noise. But the next piece of knitwear, I consider it knitwear, that's what it said on the website, is a piece from Zara. I mentioned this in that video as well. And this is the mesh short sleeve sweater. They call it a sweater as well, but essentially it's mesh. Like you can see right through it. Luckily with these, it's not too visible, like you don't get too much nip action, but it is there. But like I said in the video, I really only want to wear these as layering pieces. I'm not gonna just wear them on their own, like with this and just a pair of jeans. Like that's not really not really my style. But I think underneath like a Cuban collar shirt, or underneath maybe a suit jacket, or underneath one of these sweaters, just to give that touch of like texture to the look, that layering effect, that kind of like, okay, so it's not just a sweater, there's a little something underneath kind of peeking out that's, you know, looks a little different. So that's the only reason why I got these, is because I wanted them to give the outfit and the layers just a little bit extra zazz, if you will. Next up is a pair of shoes. These bad boys right here. I know a lot of people might think these are dad's shoes. I know my sister was like, why did you get dad's shoes? And I personally don't think they are. I've always wanted a nice pair of, not white sneakers, not white boots, but a nice pair of white, sophisticated, like modern shoes, like a nice pair of dress shoes. And I thought these fit the bill perfectly, and also they were pretty dang cheap on Zara's website, and the construction feels pretty good as well. What I liked about it is the detail on the toe cap right here. It kind of gives like this like rubberized, like extra toe detail, which is kind of unique. I really like it, and kind of an extra layer to the sole as well. I think it looked really cool. I just think they're very sophisticated. I think they're very classy, and if you wear them correctly with like a pair of nice trousers or something like that, I think you could pull off a really cool look. I've seen so many like models and other people pull off like these white, like Doc Marten-esque shoes, and I always wanted to try it, so I figured what better time to try it than now. Next shoe I am absolutely in love with. I saw this on Instagram. I saw the brand. I thought they were going to be like $2,000, but to my surprise, they weren't. It is these right here. If you follow my Instagram, you will see that I absolutely fell in love with these things. These are, I'm going to butcher the name, from the brand or the designer Mihara Yasuhiro. Mihara Yasuhiro. I can't pronounce anything in Japanese, but that is what these are from. It's a Japanese designer. I think these things are absolutely dope. I've been on like a high top spree. I just have fallen in love with them for some reason, and I saw these and I just had to have them. I got them from Farfetch. I love the colorway. It's like a burnt orange with like a melted rubber sole effect. I think they're absolutely amazing. A little bit wider than I first anticipated, but I don't care. I think they are so dope, and I cannot wait to style them more often when I can actually go outside. But yeah, they kind of remind me of like moon shoes, and I think that is amazing. And the last shoe also I posted on Instagram. By the way, if you guys don't follow that, I'll leave it right here for you guys. Just go check it out. I got some cool photos on there, more so of like a inspirational place to be, like a mood, a portfolio, if you will. But I got these bad boys right here. These are the Chuck Taylor 70s. These are basically like a retro-inspired silhouette, and this is the Breaking Down Barriers collaboration. So this is the Earl Lloyd version of it. I think it's got a super sick and sleek extended sole. It's got the black nylon up here, but on the little ribboning right between the sole and the midsole is like, you know, the colors like baby blue, green, and black. So I think it's just a dope shoe, like a normal Converse high top, but with a little extra flair and, you know, a little bit more uniqueness, if you will. So why not? And getting into the final pieces, we have this shirt from Zara. Please forgive the wrinkles. I also have not taken the tag off of it yet, but I absolutely love this shirt. I've been trying to find brands that kind of have these cool shirts that aren't just so basic and plain and normal, and this one from Zara was super dope. It has the painted faces and the painted bodies all over it. I know that it takes on the concept of a specific artist. I just forgot who it was. My friend Sarah would know. She told me all about it. But I love the colors. It's kind of like a cream off-white with a burgundy details in the painting. I just fell in love with it, had to have it, got it, and it kind of fits like that Harry Styles kind of style, if you will. Another piece I fell in love with the spring summer collection at Zara were these pants right here, these wide-legged beauties. You know, I used to be on the bandwagon for hating wide-legged pants. I will be the first one to admit that. But I have always said that things that are oversized can also give your body As long as they have a good structure to them and they fit your body proportionally, they can look good. I don't like things that are purposely oversized to look sloppy. These are the opposite. So these give your body great definition. They break perfectly on the shoes, and when you're looking at them straight on, they don't look necessarily baggy. They just give off kind of like that more relaxed fit, but they still fit your body nicely. So that's what I got about these. They have really cool details with the double strapped belt loops, the cool pockets with the buttons on it. I just think in general it's a very kind of like pirate tee-esque look. I think it's dope. I got them and I couldn't be more happy with them. I think they drape and fit perfectly on the body. And last but not least is the pink double-breasted suit. You don't get a very good look of it as we're sitting down right here, but the on body, you'll see a better look of it. Once again, very wide-legged, another very high-waisted look, very Harry Styles-esque, which is actually something that I got this suit specifically for. I want to do a Harry Styles challenge, so that is what I'll be doing with that suit. But just in general, a very relaxed fit, but also proportionally draping garment with the pants and the jacket. A little bit of a different direction for me in terms of suiting. Usually I'm very tailored, very sartorial, but with this, I wanted something more casual and something that I could wear the pants with completely by themselves. So that is the reasoning behind the suit. And the last two pieces quickly are actually these right here on my fingers. I got two new rings from the brand Clocks and Colors, Colors and Clocks. I believe it's Clocks and Colors. But they just have a very sexy look to them. One of them is a giant octopus with like a skull in it, and the other one is a nice signet ring with a dove in the middle. I think they just give off a more edgy, modern look, and I think it mixes well with all the other vintage rings that I have. So yeah. All right, you guys, so those are the pickups. That is kind of everything that I have accumulated over the past, couple months since the last time I made a video like this. Like I said, I know a lot of people aren't spending money right now, which I highly recommend that you do not do that. I think everybody should be saving their money. For me, this has been done prior to the lockdown and a little bit on the inside of the lockdown as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got a little inspiration, maybe something that you guys would like to do for when this is all over, when things are normal, when you can actually wear outfits out and about. So I hope you guys take a little bit from this. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite one was. I'll also have as many of these things that I can find in the description for you guys below. So talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.